2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Boston Celtics. And Boston finding themselves in a slide recently. The first half of the season has not been kind to them, and unfortunately, with their play lately, they're not exactly giving off the vibe that they're ready to turn things around. Karl Anthony Towns out of Kentucky, just an incredibly mobile big man. How about his NBA future, Shaq?
You know, he can play either the 4 or the 5 and be pretty effective. He gets up and down the floor very well for his size, and guess what, Ernie?
What?
He's from Jersey.
Really? I did not know that. You're just a Jersey historian. I didn't know that. Towns gives you a lot, though. He gives you a little bit for a big man. He can run the floor, like Shaq said. He gives you the versatility, and defensively, he's pretty good, impressive.
We have run out of time. It's time to go courtside. Thanks for joining us.
Starting lineup. At center, at 7'0", number 42, Doug Morris. Starting at power forward, at 6'9", number 90. Amir Johnson. At guard, 6'2" from Texas, number 0, Avery Bradley. At guard from Kentucky, number 9, Rajon Rondo. At point guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 20, Freak. Your head coach is Brad Stevens. Let's hear it for your Boston Celtics.
Timberwolves continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And there's certain to be some disappointment because of the injury to Marcus Smart.
Well, it's going to be a few weeks until he's back, but that's not as bad as it could have been. It could have been much worse. In the end, given the way it looked when he was helped off the court last game, I think he'd consider that good news.
I don't think there's any doubt. You know, when you watch that live, that injury seemed to be far worse. So still, small comfort for him having to sit these next few weeks out, but hopefully he'll be back soon.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. Charlie Villanueva out there with Wiggins. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 6 to shoot. Rubio with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. From deep three-point range, Rubio misses. On defense, Minnesota coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game. And both free throws good from Freak. We're about 1 minute into the first. Rubio outside. There's the dish to Wiggins. Back to Rubio. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Here's the screen. Rondo kicks to Freak with the shot. Tries again, and Morris with the lay-in.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance point.
Rubio dishes to Levine. Johnson with some nice D.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the left side wing. There's the pick. Here's Levine. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Rondo kicks to Johnson. It's Freak, top of the key. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Rubio the pass to Levine. Wiggins outside. Unloads from 13. And Boston with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Freak dishes to Morris. Nice ball movement by Boston. Knocked loose. Johnson at the elbow. To the paint. And it's Freak missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
There's the pass to Villanueva. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. It's Bradley on the wing. Dishes it to Morris. Outside Rondo. Left side Bradley. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Comes up empty down low.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
Yes, Kevin, when we talked about this game, he said his concern was how to handle Rajon Rondo. He said, quote, Rondo has no problem getting to the middle of defenses and finding open teammates. We have to make him become more of a jump shooter. Let's see if they can do just that.
Thank you, Doris.
Some numbers for Rubio. He's been a factor for them over the last month.
You know, as you pointed out, he's great at drawing the defense and then making the perfect pass in stride.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Mickey's checked in for Johnson. Hardaway comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Freak. He's coming off a 16-point game against Toronto. Morris a screen. Shot off the pick. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Pekovic with a screen on Thomas. And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
That free throw good from Pekovic. And so Pekovic nails both of them.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Pass to Thomas. He feeds it to Freak. Tries from 16, and again Isaiah Thomas. Thomas got his second basket of the game.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Rubio, the pass to Dang, and he gets it to go.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Puts it up from 12. It's the front of the rim and out.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Boston on top. They're up by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And the Celtics, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
The Timberwolves trail. They've got Thomas. Amir Johnson is... The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Rondo dishes to Freak. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, Boston, they have a lot of ground to make up.
And, you know, for the Celtics, nobody was calling on them to kind of set the world on fire. But even those modest expectations have yet to be realized.
Yeah, you know, Greg, it's been a shame for their fan base, too, because they haven't really had much to be optimistic about to this point. Just haven't been able to find an answer for Freak. 10 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Ingles kicks to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Rondo with the steal. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors put together a nice game. He picked up 16 points, and he was a mainstay at the free throw line, getting a fair amount of his points off of fouls. A performance like this is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. Will we get another one tonight, guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Timberwolves trail by 4. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Out to the right wing. Rondo kicks to Freak. Fades and shoots. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Bean passes to Villanueva. That's good. Villanueva's got 9.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Now here's Freak, covered by Wiggins. Here's Freak. The shot misses.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
So they take the lead. And that's now 7 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Levine. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Barber passes to Morris. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Rondo dishes to Freak. They need this, and the jumper is on the mark. Freak's got 14 points for the game. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Timberwolves lead by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Ricky Rubio. And Ricky, you guys had a tough battle on your hands tonight. What do you think the adjustments are that you might make for the second half?
We got a lot of turnovers. They got a lot of layups, and that can happen. We have to take care of the ball.
Taking care of the ball, always crucial, Ricky. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart with the ball, basically haven't given them any gifts whatsoever. We did take advantage of their turnovers, I'll say that. And that was big for us. When they made a mistake and tried to give us points, we didn't let the chance slip by. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. We know we're up against a tough team tonight. Let's show them we're just as tough.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Freak really making a difference here.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. Towns is out there with Charlie Villanueva, and it's Rubio in at the 1 spot. There's a good screen. Bradley kicks to Morris. Towns with the steal. The drive by Rubio. Rebounded by the Celtics. Rondo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Timberwolves shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Villanueva up top. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. LaVine kicks to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
Celtics making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Towns. And Gorgui Dieng subbed in for Charlie Villanueva. Rubio the pass to Dieng. On the wing, Wiggins. Johnson with the block. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third, and it's Freak missing.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that high top fade.
Rubio sets the pick for Wiggins. Here's LaVine. And a miss there on the triple.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
At the elbow, it's Freak. Another shot. And there's the play by Morris inside. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here's LaVine. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, LaVine's got 10 points in the game. Here's Freak. Rebound, Minnesota. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Yeah, you know, most teams have games where they wish they could get a mulligan or take it back. Well, last year, their one loss in this series was one I know they wanted back. Well, just take a look at what Wiggins has done tonight. He has 9 points.
Here's Rondo. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. To the wing right side. And a wide open look for Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. 21 points for Freak. Timberwolves leading by 4. Rubio outside. Pass to Towns. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Five seconds left in the third. Here's Freak. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Minnesota on top. They lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game.
A few minutes passed by, I hear a buzzing noise. It was that chick with some of ignorance's voice. She said, "Prophet, we got you beat. By the way, I'm Mr. Ignorance's wife, the seat."
Celtics trail by 4. Freak is in at the point. Avery Bradley is out there with Johnson. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Morris in at the 5 down low. Who's in the game for the Celtics? And Boston has possession. Freak dishes to Bradley. Celtics passing it around. And it's Rondo penetrating. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 17 feet out. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 23 points for Freak. The Timberwolves shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And Rubio kicks to Levine. Now the feed to Wiggins. It's stolen by Bradley. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. He kicks it to Johnson. Morris passes to Freak. It's tipped. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Rubio dishes to Pekovic. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 7th assist here tonight. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Freak kicks to Johnson. Here's Freak. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Boston making a switch here. Cole's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Zhang's checked in. Here's Levine. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. The shot no good. Here's Freak. Wiggins with some nice D.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And stolen by Zhang. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Wiggins with the ball, and the shot is good. 9 points here for Ricky Rubio.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Count the bucket. Wiggins has got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Freak kicks to Cole. Morris passes to Freak. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Freak's got 14 points now in the second half. Timberwolves leading by 5.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Celtics trail by 7. Rubio with it. The Timberwolves another fast break chance here. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Hardaway's checked in for Cole. Boston shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. Here's Freak. Rubio with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Levine can't hit.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Now here's Freak, covered by Rubio. And it's Freak missing.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
1:51 left here in the 4th quarter. Wiggins kicks to Levine. 4 on the shot clock. The step back. And that one hits back iron. Celtics trail by 10. Freak kicks to Morris. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Rubio outside. Kicks it to Levine. Screened by Villanueva. Here's Rubio. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Freak. Johnson dishes to Freak. Inside, here's Morris. And the rejection by Jang.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
Right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. But I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Ricky Rubio. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And Morris throws it down.
Morris! Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's McDaniels. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Ricky Rubio. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something. Your comments?
Boom, 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 boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and
Guys, huddle up. We're going to run 35 for a while. Let's go. Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
flamboyant from the land till I die.